Morning. Happy Wednesday. And welcome to my live. My name is Trina and I am what can I say? I am retired. Um I'm now working, so I just thought I'd come on here and say hello to everybody and also thank you guys for taking the time to spend with me if you're off today on Wednesday, and also for supporting my channel. I don't get to say that enough, so I appreciate you guys. And even the comments and everything. I try to make sure that I comment on everybody's comment to let you know that I appreciate you. I really do. So, how are you today? This weekend, I don't know if any of you guys were following my channel, but I had a family reunion this weekend and it was in California. And so I went out there with a couple of my family members. We have fun. There's always going to be, you're going to have some kind of drama, and then you're going to have some happiness too, because you're just so excited to see everybody as I was. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm back. I am back in Texas. Let me make sure my volume is adjusted here. Yes. So, my flight was okay. Everything was good. My morning is great. Thank you. Yeah, I got what do you call that? You know when you get on a plane and you already have the pre-check? Well, I had a pre-check, so that was my first time ever having pre-check. So I was just like all excited about pre-check because, I didn't have to take my shoes off or anything. But then I get up there and I realize that they already passed the law. So we're not required to go through the check screen, that part with the shoes on. So I went through all of that. But I mean, I didn't have to go through the scanner thing, like, I gotta raise your hand, like don't shoot. But anyway, so I just went through there like nothing. It was cool. Um, I was just cracking up because people are just so funny. People in the streets are so funny in different places, and I was looking at how the different characteristics of people that had me cracking up because we were sitting outside waiting for the bus to come by. And then, hi, Joseph. Hi, good morning. I had a wonderful time. I had an amazing time. So I wish I could have stayed longer. But I got to see all of my family members and some that I hadn't seen. It's funny how you forget who these people are when you don't see them all the time. And they're like cousins of cousins. And it's like, who does she belong to? Who does that person belong to? Hi, Lord 2000. How are you doing? What did you say? Hey, Queen. Are you looking for a foot slave or a footstool? No, not today. Maybe tomorrow. No. um, Helen Nestic. Hi, how are you doing? Let me read your message. Hey, girly, where are you from? I am from sunny California, born and raised, but I live here now. I'm residing in Texas. It's just how it is. Yep. But every time I go back to LA, I get my bearings back. Like I go back and I feel like I belong, like, and then I really listen to the way people are talking because they, different dialects are in different parts of the country. So I get to watch everyone talking. And so it was just crazy. But I had a good time. Who is that? Resilient Queen. Hi, Resilient Queen. How are you? That hi. Thank you. Like my glasses. These are another Zulu. Zulu. I'm telling you, get into it. Zulu is what's up. Because they'll plug in your prescription and you're good. You're good. So, and it's much cheaper. I'm glad you're doing good, Resilient Queen. Carl Bowden. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so got out there. The funny thing was, see, I brought my bathing suit, but I knew there were going to be kids there. I was smart. I knew there were going to be kids there. So I didn't want to have any bathing suit that was going to be revealing too much, because there's kids out there. But my sisters and my daughter, they came out there thinking that they were going to bear all, but they ended up leaving on their tops and everything because I think they were feeling like a little self-conscious, some type of way, like just a little bit. So everybody left their suits on. They didn't take their tops off. But I came prepared because I worked with kids, so I know, right? Oh, you said you see. Yeah, I've been dancing. That's my exercise in the morning, I got a gym membership, but I haven't really been going. I guess I'm going to have to go because I paid for it. I already paid for the whole year. Like out here it's $300 for the whole year, or you can pay, like, if you live in a city of this one, you could pay like $29 a month. So I don't like them just reoccurring, taking things out of my account. So I just paid it up front, but I haven't been. I need to go, right? Rano, you say you're cracking up. Amazing time recently in Texas. Just crazy. Telling you. Thank you. Yeah, I got up this morning and mowed my lawn, you guys. Hi, Sophia. Retirement? Okay. I'm not going to feel retirement until it's time to go back to school. And I see all the kids and the parents taking their kids back to school. You know what I mean? That's when I'm going to feel like I'm retired. And I think I'm going to go outside with my little coffee and I'm just going to say hi and toodles to everybody. And I think that's when I'm going to take my vacation. I'm going to take my vacation. I really want to go to Hawaii so bad. So I think that's when I'm going to go to Hawaii. And then I'm going to send like an email to all of my ex-coworkers. And I'm going to just say, hola. Say, hi, guess where I'm at? So I'm probably not going to feel it until it's time to go back to school in August. And then I'm going to really feel like I retired. I deserve it because, who's Young Dolph? Hi, Young Dolph. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. You love these glasses? They're from Zelo. Yep. I like them because they look like they're real diamonds. They look like it. So I had to get them. The glasses make you. Do you agree? Like if you don't have the glasses that complement you or complement what you're wearing, sometimes they can make you look much older, right? So, and I focus on that. I see people that don't want to go and get more prescription glasses because they cost a lot. But if you go to Zelo, you can just keep those prescriptions coming, and you don't have to keep like going to go get your what is it, your exam all the time. You can just put in your prescription and then you can go get your exam like once a year. But it's so simple. Like these glasses, like I said, it cost me like $140, and they have transition, they're scratch resistant. These were the really sturdy type. I guess you can pay a little bit less if you're not as rough on your glasses, but I always pay a little more. And it was just $140 out the door. That's it. And she said, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" Bree Money Gang. Hi, how are you doing? How are you today? Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for getting up in the morning and taking your time to spend with moi. Thank you. Hi, Shyla. Thank you, Shyla. Hey, Devin. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Sometimes they make me look kind of nerdy in some of my videos, but it's because you can't really see that. Sometimes it's dark, but I love the glasses. I love it. Isaac, no cap. Seeing that young dolphin comment made me feel like he's still alive, but that young dolphin, okay. But I know bro is gone to heaven. Yes, he is. And so we have young Dolph still representing for him, right? And rest in peace, young Dolph. Bree Money Gang. You said, oh, thank you. Thank you. I had to come out of the braids. I liked them. But you know me, I can't do braids all the time. I did them for that trip because I was going out of town. So I wanted to have something that I can get in the water. I didn't even get in a pool, you guys. I never got in a pool. But yeah, so I had to do something a little bit different because I can do the braids, but not all the time. Because once upon a time, a young lady named Katrina, I would keep braids in my hair for like a year to two straight. And what I mean by that is I would, as they would get loose, I would take them down and redo them. As they got loose, take them down and redo them. And I was like a lifer with them. So now I just can't do it like for a long time. Like 2, 3 weeks is good. That's it. But anything longer than that, I'm like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Devin, you said, where am I from? I am from California, born and raised, um, but I live here in Texas now. Luis Yarrow. Hi, Luis. Or Louis, I'm sorry. Ooh, sorry. Hi, Louis. Hi, Louis. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, my nails. Here they are. And guess what? These nails, I did these last week and they lasted through the trip and still, yeah, I don't go get my nails done. I do them myself because I don't know, it's something about going in the shop all the time and not knowing if they're really cleaning all of their tools and stuff like that, and then having to make an appointment and then the cost. You're like paying like $150 to get your nails done. To me, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to me. Once upon a time that used to be me, but I do them myself. I do my toes and my fingernails. I'm not playing. I am not playing. So if you want some tips out there, I could tell you what to do. I could tell you how to make them last, how to make the polish last, and how to get what polish to get. I can tell you. We have Van Trung on here. Hi, Van. How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. Okay, who's here? The Mad Boy. How are you doing? Hi. Is this the Mad Boy AI? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Okay. I know who you are, but hi, how are you doing? Thank you. Bree Money Gang. You said you love my nails. Yeah, I am very what should I say? Frugal. I'm not cheap, but I'm frugal. So I find ways to be economical. And so I'll give you my secret so you can tell your sisters or whoever's out there, this is what I do. So there's this polish, you guys, that you probably don't know about. They have it at, don't tell everybody all this, but they have this polish at Dollar Tree. Yes. And it has CV on it. The polish is so good, you guys. All you have to do is put 2 coats of that polish and then put their super dry on there and let that dry. Then come back a day later, put super dry on there again, and it gives you a shine and it lasts like you went to the shop. For real. I kid you not. So I have every single color and then some. So that's what I do. I learned that. So that's what I do. I'm not going to go sit in anybody's shop. I'm not doing it. Nope. I got things to do. I have yard work. I have housework. I got dancing. I have YouTube. I got shopping. I don't have time to go be sitting in nobody's nail shop waiting for my nails to get done. It's bad enough going to a braid shop. Like I went to the braid shop last week and because I wanted her to like tighten up my braids. I can do them myself, but I just wanted. So went there and I asked the lady, I said, can you just do, I just want you to do, this was an African lady. I said, I want you to just do 10 braids. How much is it going to be for 10 braids? Because I just want the 10 up here in the front, up here. And so she said, $50. I charge you $50. I said, okay, well, make it 12. How much would you charge me for 12? She said, okay, $60. I gave her $60 and then gave her a $10 tip. And I got home. And tell me, why did she only still do 10 braids? So she got $20 extra. She got a tip on me. So I just charged it to the game. I said I won't be back. But that's how that went. Hey, Chris Smith. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning. And thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. Okay. The mad boy AI says, I agree. My mother-in-law gets the crap done all the time. Like, what? I know, man. I'm telling you, it just, for me, it's money that I can put in my pocket, that I can give to somebody that's in need or something. I don't see the reasoning. Like, and I think it's like, what is it? I think it's like 120, 150 to get your nails done. Really? And they last what? 2-3 weeks? I'm not cheap. I'm just saying. $300 in that month for some nails. I could put that to better use. Is that why everybody's always walking around like saying that I need a fill? I need it because it costs so much, right? Right? You said that I don't know what you're saying. I don't know your origin, but I can see your writing, and in English you said, hey dear, I am your biggest fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Can you tell me what your channel name is, but can you tell me in English what it is? Because I can't read the fancy script on there. The Mad Boy AI said that, been busy. Yes, and Connor Sellers, is that your name? Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live, and thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. Chris Smith, you said you get mad a lot. I can tell. No, it's not that I get mad a lot. I know you're looking at my wrinkles here. I am 57. Okay, I can't hide wisdom. Wisdom is here. I can't hide it. It's here. So those wrinkles there, they're there. What can I say? Thank you, Celia. Celia's in the house. Thank you, Celia. Thank you. I am so glad you're here. That's my mod, y'all. Celia is my mod. Don't mess with my mod. I'm telling you. Thank you, Celia. Bree Money Gang says, can you teach me how to do nails? Maybe I should do a video about that. But yeah, it's so easy because you just have to You just have to make sure you have a little time because you don't want to take it, you don't want to go too fast. So you just put it on each of your fingertips. You know, you do one side first, one hand first, and then you go to the next hand and you do that hand, and then you go to apply your second coat. You go back to your first. I always do my left hand first. That's just how I do it. You do that. So you're going to be applying two coats. And by the time you get to the end of your right hand or your second hand that you start on, then it's time to put that clear coat on there. And now you only have to put like a little bit on the brush and just go over it. You know, like if you get a little bit on the sides of your fingers, it's okay because you can kind of like you can take that off. Like a lot of times I would just go in there and I'll take the little extra off. And then this super dry that I'm talking about, it's at Dollar Tree. You have to go to Dollar Tree though. Everything is 125 though. The super dry, it dries so quickly and then it makes your nails shine. And it looks like you went to the shop. See, I did this. When did I do this? I did this on last Thursday. And I've mowed the lawn, I've washed dishes, I've done edging, all this stuff. So I'm just saying, that's just a little something for you ladies out there or fellas that you want your ladies to do their own nails. Gotcha. Yes, I am. You're right, Mad Boy AI. I am. I'm very smart and independent with my money because money is funny. So I got to be smart with my money. Besides, I retired, so thank you. You said you love my different look. Thank you. I do different things with my looks all the time. I just can't stay basic. So I like to change it up, you know. But yeah. Sammy. Oh, hi Sammy. Sammy. Hi Sammy. You said OMG, OMG, Trina, we just transferred Sammy into his wheelchair. Oh, good. Okay, let me see. Let me read the rest. And we are watching you. Please know how you mean to Sammy and how much you mean to Sammy and how much you help us with your voice. Sammy is so grateful for you. Thank you, Sammy. God bless you. God bless you, Sammy, and God bless your caregivers. Man, Sammy is dear to my heart, you guys. I am just always every time I see Sammy come on here and his helpers help speak for him and talk to me, I just get so excited. It's such a joy and it's such a treat to hear from you, Sammy. God bless you and your family. Bree Money Gang, what did you say? Bae, I'm a YouTuber dancer and a TikToker dancer. I do all kinds. Oh, you do? Okay, I need to look. I don't think have I seen any of your Bree. Okay, please, Bree Money Gang. When you go to one of my videos, can you please leave a message or some kind of comment so that I can go onto yours, okay? So I can go. Can you do that for me today? Thank you, okay? Because I want to give my support for your channel as well, okay? Thank you. Lewis, you said I'd be the luckiest man alive if you was my woman besides me. Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sammy says Sammy has been praying for you ever since his last setback with his scans, and he really has been telling us that he needs to finish his story for you here as your voice does so much for Sammy. Oh, yes, Sammy, Sammy was leaving messages on my Instagram and I was responding to him. And I started checking to see if there were any messages and there weren't any. And I was kind of worried for a minute there. And then last week I saw you comment on one of my lives. So I knew you were still, still hanging in there. And it was really good. It was a pleasure. It was a blessing. It was a miracle that you were still able to speak to me. And I appreciate you. And I thank God and I praise God for your existence. And I'm praying for your recovery. And I'm praying that God will get you through this. Um, and that he will help you to transition into your new life, um, without a lot of difficulty. Okay, I just want you to know that I care and I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Celia. Celia is on it. Thank you, Celia. Thanks for having my back, Celia. Thank you. Oh, the mad boy says don't. Thank you. He says double tap the screen, everybody. Thank you. This is young girl Che, is it? Is it young girl Chi or Che? Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live and thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. I know you didn't have to take the time to come out here, and get onto my YouTube channel, but you did. And so I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. The mad boy is saying hi to my mom. He's saying hi. He's saying hi to you, Celia. Justice League. You always leave those kind of messages, and I'm always trying to like decode them. Like I'm like, okay, I see. Be muscle your videos. You said I love your videos. Thank you. I did it this time. I did it. Sammy P says Sammy really needs you to know he just he just so adores and appreciates your voice and all we all adore your voice for Sammy. And he really is trying to finish his story about his catastrophic car accident for you. Yes, I was still waiting. I think we left off where we left off is where you said you were in your car, right? No, on your bike, and you were going out of the driveway, and that's when a truck or something came. Is that? I think that's where we left off. No, I think, but you were giving me all the twists and turns about how that happened, and oh my goodness, while I was reading the stories on Instagram, it was like they were like in my mind they were very vivid. So I felt like I can kind of transcend into what you were feeling at that moment and how you were going through that accident. And I don't know, Sammy, a couple of times I kind of like teared up because I just couldn't imagine and the fact that you are still here today. That is only a miracle from God. That was God's miracle and his divine intervention on your life. And that's what I told you that he wanted you to still be here because all of that you went through, it's only a miracle that you're here today to talk about it. Um, is that Delilah? Delilah. Hi, Delilah. Thank you for coming to my live and thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you have, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bree Money Game. You said oh, you got to go now. Okay. Bye. Love you. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. The Mad Boy AI. I just wanted to let you know I loved all your family photos from your family reunion. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. I was trying to find that music family reunion. I found it by the OJs, but YouTube won't let you like play it longer than the 12 seconds that they have. Because I tried to like, start it off. You know how the song starts off. It's been a long something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, I tried to play that song, started off, and when I did it, because I had more pictures, they gave me a copyright. So I said, forget it. I just deleted the video and started all over, and I got a shorter one. So that's what I had to do. Malachi. Hi, Malachi. The mad boy. You, oh my goodness. You guys, Chris. Chris, you said Christmas, you got Spite. You got Sprite because you got Sprite because I'm thirsty. Oh, okay. Cricket. Hi, Cricket. Cricket, can you like my live? You came on here. Can you like my live? Thank you, Cricket. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So yeah, I had a lot of fun in California. I didn't get to do much of everything that I set out to do, but I did. Oh, we went, let me tell you this. This is kind of funny. So we went to the beach. Um, but the day that we had the family reunion, I don't know, I ate something. And that food was out there all day. So I ate something. So I didn't feel it until like the next day. We are going to go to the beach. So I went to my mom's house. Hi, Mom. I love you, Mom. Went to my mom's house and I was like, you know how you feel your stomach going, rrr? So I went to the bathroom. I think I had to go to the bathroom like 3 times or something. I don't know what it was. Maybe the food, somebody's food was left out. I don't know. But then we were going to the beach and we went to Baboa. No, what is it called? Baboa. I can't remember what it's called. Golly. It's in Newport Beach. Balboa. I'm sorry, Balboa Beach. So there was so much traffic. Like we were trying to find a parking spot. And there was so much traffic that we were like driving around for a whole hour. And then my stomach started bubbling. And I was like, be calm, stomach. Be calm until we can park. Stomach, be calm. So then and my mom and like my husband were talking to me and I was like, they said, well, my mom said, I told you to get you some Depends. I was like, Mom, I'm not wearing no Depends. So I was looking at these stores and I was trying to make a way for me to look at one of the stores so that I can go in there and say, please, I'll buy something. Can I use your restroom, please? So, anyways, we saw this public restroom and we're driving. I said, stop the car, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So I went into the restroom, put the tissue all over the seat, all that. And I think I was in the bathroom, maybe about 30 minutes. I know it's gross, guys, but it's something that I ate at at the family reunion that somebody made. I don't know. It was probably like this chicken that I took home and this barbecue. I don't know what it was. So I was in there for about a good 30 minutes. And they thought I was waiting in line all that time. I was in there trying to get it all out of my system. And when I came out, there was a long line, probably about 20 people, and there were like 5 stalls in there. And at that point in time, I didn't care if I would have been in there for 3 hours. I wasn't coming out that bathroom. I was not about to embarrass myself. Okay. So then I came out and I saw that they were still looking for a parking space. There was no, so I said, this is crazy. And then we saw this little like hole in the wall juke joint kind of bar place. And they said parking here for $50. So I went to my husband. I said, I just walked over there. I said, how desperate and how bad do we want a parking spot? I said, because I see one, but it's one parking spot. And they said $50. And it's right in this little bar. He said, we'll pay it. Because I'm telling you, we were waiting like close, looking and waiting for about close to 2 hours, no lie, at the beachfront trying to find a parking spot. I kid you not. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do what you want to do. Okay, let me go back to Sammy's message. Sammy is now getting himself to the front room for his speech therapy nurse to arrive, and we are all just so grateful for you to always please talk for Sammy as you make such a difference to us. Thank you, because I did get permission from Sammy first, and I asked him if it was okay for me to talk about his accident and what happened, and he gave me the okay. And are you still giving me the okay? I just want to make sure, because I don't want to like put your information out there too much if you're not giving me that okay. Okay? So thank you, Celia. Sammy says also, he said that he is going to finish exactly where he finished his story about his life-changing accident, so you can hear him, as you mean so much that you hear his story, as you are a star to us. Oh, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. And it means so much to me to hear your story, and I'm honored that you picked me to share with me, and I want to be your voice. If you want me to share your story, I will share it. So, but yeah, I got up this morning and I went out and mowed my lawn at 6:37 in the morning. Yes, I did. And that's because it gets so hot out here in Texas. Like in California, it was cool because in California, it was like cool in the morning. You need a little jacket. In the afternoon, it was a little warm. Take that jacket off. Then in the evening, it's cool again. You need your jacket. But here in Texas, it's hot in the morning. It's hot, even hotter all day. And then it's hot all night long, day after day after day. So literally, this is why I've been dressing like this. This is why. Because literally, you don't even want any sleeves on because it's so hot. And you want to wear shorts. And I mean, so if somebody's really wanting to get away and they want to go to a place where they can dress like it's summer, go to Texas. Come to Texas. I guarantee you will feel it. I guarantee you. And it's humid too. And we have mosquitoes too. Goodness gracious. So when I go outside, I don't like the chemical spray, mosquito spray. I don't like the stuff with all the chemicals and all that other. So I always use mint, like mint oil. The mosquitoes don't like the mint. They don't. So you put that mint oil on you, get a little bit of it, or put some Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm telling you, take that Vicks Vapor Rub and rub it on your arms, your legs, and the mosquitoes will be like, I don't want to touch you. Bzz. They'll bzz on by. So that's what I do. Chris Smith, you will love me, then hate me, then leave me, then no, no. Um, no, I wouldn't do that. Oh, you're from Orlando, Florida, Chris? Okay, so then you know what I mean about this heat, right? Because you guys get the heat out there, you have the mosquitoes, and you have the humidity, right? Am I right? I know it because I lived in the northern part of Florida. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. So yes, I know. And Orlando is like halfway in between, right? I mean, it used to take me like when I lived out there, it took about 3 hours to get from Jacksonville to Orlando. But I don't know with the traffic and everything, and I don't know if there are more highways because I remember it was just one highway. It was a 95, straight up and down, 95. So I don't know if there were any other highways that were parallel to the 95, because Florida is not that wide of a state once you get in there. So I don't know. Did you guys put any more highways since then, hmm, since the 90s? Because that's when I was last out there. So tell me, how's it traveling out there on the freeways? Yeah, because I would drive from Jacksonville to Miami, and it took me like 6 hours. And I mean, it was like a straight 6 hours. And it doesn't seem like a long drive, but do that every weekend. It's a long drive. And I was going out there like on the weekends to spend time with my auntie. So, yeah. Okay, Sammy, let me read your message. You said, before we leave, please know that your voice and your words for Sammy make such a difference to him, and it helps us all um, to know you are amazing with talking to Sammy, and as we really appreciate your voice. Thank you. Thank you. So I will share a little story about Sammy. So Sammy, you guys, was a normal, um, independent person like everybody is. And Sammy is like in his 20s. Um, Sammy one day was going to a doctor's appointment or something, and he was on a motorcycle, and he looked and he didn't see a vehicle or a truck coming by. And so as he went out of the driveway, the truck hit him, and the way the accident was so bad. What the reason why I say it's a miracle that he's here is because he said that it had hit him so hard that his head was in back of his shoulder. He could see the back of his shoulder, and um, they had to come and correct, kind of like not really move him because they didn't want to cause more injury to Sammy. So um, his whole spinal, everything was kind of rearranged. And he had to they put him in a coma for some time so that they can like help save his life. And Sammy is paraplegic right now. Sammy can speak. He has tools that he can use to speak, and he also can speak by looking at the, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the screen with his eyes so that he can speak like that. And so technology is so great these days that they make ways for you to communicate. And Sammy's in a wheelchair now, and I think that that's a great thing, because I think the last time I was talking to you, Sammy, um, you were trying to transition to the wheelchair, but they were just trying to make sure they had you secure and everything. And um, Sammy's mom helps take care of him as well, and he has a really good group of nurses and doctors that are help giving him the therapy that he needs. And if I got some of it wrong, Sammy, I apologize, but that's a little bit of the story that I can remember. And I want to be your voice, and I want to tell people that, just because you see people sometimes and they look like they're disabled, and you don't want to pass judgment, because you don't know that person's situation. You don't know how they got to that point, and it can happen to anybody just like that. So I want to share that with people. Um, just go up to those people and let them know that you love them, and let them know that that they exist, that you're there for them, and that you're treating them like they're regular human beings. Okay, because I too once had a stepson, and he's passed on now. God bless his soul and God rest his soul. But he had what was his? I'm trying to think of what he had. He was not able to, like, he was not able to really walk, and he was not able to. He can communicate with you, but I'm trying to think of his. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what he had. I cannot think of what he had. He was born with it from surgery, and so he couldn't move any of his limbs or anything, and his legs were kind of shorter. Um, but he had a really good communication um, capability. He had shunts in his head, and he had to be fed through a feeding tube. And it'll come to me in a minute, but I can't think of what it was that he had. And so when I met my husband, I met his son, and it took me out of, like, my comfort zone of not, being in that situation. Like, I wasn't really around anyone that had any kind of disability. So I didn't really know how to, a lot of times people don't know how to act around people with disabilities. But if you just treat them normal, just like you treat yourself, just like you want people to treat you, it's okay. Um, so let me read the rest. Let's see. Chris Smith, you said I'm about the same change a little bit. The same. Um, oh, okay. Oh, drive. You're saying to Orlando. So it's about 3 hours from Miami to Orlando. Okay. Okay. Hi, Gregory. And Sammy says, please, know your voice is so important to Sammy and to all of us. And Sammy is going to continue to exactly where he left off about top dressing, um, you about his life changing accident, and also he wants your voice to read him and hear him. Thank you, and I will do that for you, Sammy. I will do it. So I'm still trying to think of what my stepson had. I'm trying to think. I cannot. I For the life of me, I cannot think of what it was that he had. I cannot think of it, but I know that he got it in a delivery when he was being delivered, and that's how he got it. And so he lived to be 32 years old. He was also able to go to, he went to school. I'm talking about my stepson now. He went to school, and he also, he went to the prom, and he graduated. We got to go to his graduation. Um, he had the mental ability of probably like a 13-year-old, and he was 32. And so, yes, it was kind of similar to spinal bifida, but it wasn't spinal bifida that he had. I can't think of the the disability that he was born with. I'm still trying to think. If it comes to my mind, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, so I wanted to share that. Zayon, good morning. You're from Brazil? Um, I love you. I love you too. And you're from Rio de Janeiro? What? Thank you for coming to my live, and thank you for liking my live. Zayon, can you like my live? Thank you. I appreciate you. So thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Thank you, Zayon. Yeah, so I like I said, I went to California. Um I brought my little tablet on the plane, so I was able to watch a couple of movies. So the flight from Texas to California is anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on how big the jet is on the plane. So, yes. Oh, you don't speak English? You're doing pretty good, though, Zayon. You're doing pretty good. Um, and Alamayo, uh, thank you. I can read a little bit of what you said. Um, a little bit, a little, because my Spanish, or I think are you speaking in Portuguese? It's not as great. So a lot of time, I know Linda, and I'm sorry, but I thank you, Sammy. Sammy P says, God bless you, Trina. God bless you. You're just a human that we all appreciate, and and you really helped Sammy and us. So please read Sammy as he is going to reach out, and thank you, Trina. We are going to pray for you. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna check my Instagram, okay? And I'm gonna be looking out for your message, okay, Sammy? I'm still here. So I'm gonna read it, and I enjoy your stories. I really do. They're very heartfelt, and thank you for using me and my voice to share it. I appreciate it. And God bless you and your caregivers and your family. Zayon. Thank you, Zayon. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. While I was on the plane, I don't know, for some reason I got really hungry. And they give you the pretzels and a drink, and I was like, I have a bigger appetite than the pretzels and the drink right now. So I asked them on American Airlines. I said, can I order something off the menu? And guys, this was the best sandwich ever. Now it's kind of cold, but I mean they serve it cold. But it was a steak sandwich on some kind of sweet bun that had pimento and cheese. And when I say was filling, I got the little steak sandwich. It was like in this little bun, okay. And then they gave me some kind of chocolate little, some kind of like fancy chocolate candy, and a salad. And they had my favorite dressing for the salad. So I was cool. It had oil and vinegar in it, okay? And then I got a free soda. So I got a free ginger ale, and the sandwich was $16. It was worth it to me because I was hungry. So you can do that. And then I noticed that the sandwich, like I have frequent flyer miles. So it said on there like it was either $16, or my understanding it was like 1,600 frequent flyer miles. I'm like, are you kidding? I will pay the $16 with my credit card. So that's what I did. Thank you, Zayon. No, I would Corn. Hi, Corn. No, I wasn't in first class. I said one day I'm gonna get there. One day I'm getting there to first class. That's what I said. One day, I too will fly first class. One day, one. I've flown first class before, like maybe twice. Um, Once was on I don't know if you guys have heard of AirTran. They're out. AirTran was like Soul Plane, okay? So I was getting on AirTran. I got to my seat, and next to the seat where I was gonna sit, somebody vomited. And I was like, I cannot. I said, excuse me, um, somebody like threw up over here, and I can't, I can't sit here. So they gave me first class. They gave me a first class seat. They gave me a little bottle of wine. This was like, guys, this was like umpteen years ago. Umpteen years ago, okay? So that was that time. And then another time, I don't know what happened. I think I don't know why they just offered me the first class seat. I don't know why, but no, I wasn't sitting in first class. Yeah, yeah, and I mean, yes, Corn, I'm telling you, it was in the seat. Like right there. Like I went to go sit and I saw it. And I guess they probably thought I was going to say, can you just clean this? And I said, here. I was like, nah, no. Because I knew then at that time that somebody's vomit may have like diseases or you can get sick from it. Somebody could be really sick. So I was like, I'm not, no, no. So they let me go to first class. Hi, Pete. Hi, how are you doing? Pete, can you like the live? Thank you. Appreciate you. How are you doing today? Pete from South Africa. What time is it there? I think it's probably like early in the morning or late night. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, but I wasn't in first class. But I had to get that sandwich cuz it was so refreshing. It was so good. And oh, it's okay. 18 minus 12 is 2. Okay. So it's 2:24. 2:24 in the AM, right? Yes, it's 2. Wow, and you're up. You came onto my live. Thank you. Thanks, Pete. Wow. Thank you. You're number 14. Thank you. Appreciate you. Corn, I missed you. I really wanted you to come out. Look, Corn, I was telling some of my family members, and I told my mom, I was like, I really wanted Corn to come here. My mom said, I've watched your live and I've heard you talk about Corn. I've heard you talk about. I said, yeah, his name is Cornelius. I said, I really wanted to meet you because I was in California. I was there. I was so there. And the park. What time is it here? Um, hmm. I gotta look because I don't have my watch on. Let me see. I'm gonna say it's about 10 something. No, it's 11:25. Is it? I think it's 11:25. I think that's what time it is. If I'm looking at a clock in here. If that clock is right, then it's 11:25 here. Corn, what time is it where you're at? I can tell you that way. Oh, you say you didn't want to go to Long Beach by yourself. I understand. Yeah, I understand. You don't know who you're coming out there to meet. You don't know. And I had told my husband that you were coming out there because I told him that I really wanted to meet you. And I told my family, I said, look, let me tell you about Corn. I said, Corn has my back. Corn, I mean, when I do a live and people come on there and they sometimes people are saying things that are sexually inappropriate or they're just doing things that they shouldn't be or spamming. Corn, it gets them handled. So, but we had a lot of fun, Corn. I found out that there was a party going on next to our family reunion, and these were people from Dominguez High School. And so every year, Dominguez High School in Compton, every year they have some kind of celebration. They usually have it at the beach, but they said the last 2 years they've been doing it at El Dorado Park. When I tell you they were jamming, a couple of times we wanted to just turn our shirts inside out and go over there and jam to their music because their music was nonstop and they had a real DJ and they had real booths set up that you can buy things from. And when I tell you they were jamming, they were jamming. Celia says, okay, it's saying 6:30 p.m. in South Africa. And okay, so I was right. So it's 11:30 in Texas. Thank you, Celia. Celia, I think you're out here in Texas too, right? Right? I think so. And also, I meant to say, Celia has my back too, you guys. Um, I have some really good moderators, and I appreciate them so much. That's SB Dat Tish. I think that's your name. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live. Can you like my live number 15? Can you like my live? Thank you. Bree, Haley, and Kelsey. Hi, how are you guys doing? Hi, can you guys like the live too? Gustavo. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Gracias. Oh, yes. Celia, I don't think you're too far from me, right? Yeah, I think, thank you, Bree, Haley, and Kelsey. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna sub to your channel as well, okay? All right. I will do that as well. Thank you so much. So guys, I've been on here for about an hour and Gustavo, okay, let's see. Acá estamos todos bien and Buenos Aires, or I think that's what you're saying. I'm not sure that part, but I know you said estamos muy bien. I'm doing good. Buenos, and I'm not sure what the AIRES. I'm gonna have to look that up. Aires. I think that's what it says in Spanish, right? Okay. Well, thank you for coming to my live. Thank you, Bree, Haley, and Kelsey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I've been on here for about an hour now, and I am very considerate of my mods because they come on here and they have my back. Um, Bree, Haley, thank you. But they have my back, and so God loves you too. Thank you. Corey, you said my dad and I was both trying to figure out where El Dorado Park was until I told him the reunion was Saturday. Yeah, El Dorado Park is in Long Beach, but it's kind of like near Cerritos, kind of like that. Because you know, it's that part of Long Beach that's over there where you can kind of get close to Cerritos and get close to the industrial, the where the what is it like there's some airports and stuff out that way, kind of like that. It's not like near any beach, but it's a big park, really big, with a whole bunch of sides to it. So, and it's like a favorite destination for reunions and people having like you should go there sometimes, people having like parties at the park and stuff like that. So um and it's kind of near, let's see, what else is it near? It's near Cerritos. It's near the kind of like the middle part of Long Beach, um, not too far from the airport, like that. And so it's a very nice park though. It was $8 to get in the park. So you go through, and then there were signs that told us that we were in area 3. So it said, follow these signs. So you can really get lost at that park because there are so many, like, the park is on two sides of the like highway, not the freeway, but like a big 2-lane highway type of road, street. And a lot of people come there. And then there's a lake. Like we were at the part near a lake, Lake View Grove. That's where we were at. So if you look it up, El Dorado Park, and look up Lake View Grove, and you can probably like Google it and see what it looks like. But I mean, we had fun, and everybody was behaving themselves. Everybody did. You would have been well received, okay? Because I told some of my family members about you, and I said, yeah, I really wanted him to come so I could meet him because he is like always there and helping to support my channel, and he lives out here. And so, but I understand, you got to be careful, you got to be safe, and we were going to a park. So, but there is like I said, you have to pay to get into the park. So when you pay to get into the park, there's cameras. So the cameras see you. So if anybody tries to do something that, you know, that they're not supposed to be doing, they got you on camera. So yeah. But yeah, so maybe next time, Corn. Maybe next time. Okay? Let me read all of you guys' messages, and then I'm gonna have to go because I've been on here for about an hour, and I have really good mods on here, and so I don't like to keep up too much of their time. I have Celia and Corn. So Celia and Corn, you guys, thank you for always being there for me. Thank you so much. Let me read your comments, guys. Okay, Yolanda says, "Oh, thank you, Yolanda. I got these my glasses from Zelo, and I don't know the name of this brand, but I got them from Zelo." And let me see who else. James. Hi, James Albert. How are you doing? How are you? Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yolanda Miller says hi. Hi, Yolanda. Um, and is this Elise? I think. Short. Okay. God bless you. Alexis, I think that's your name. I tried, but you know what I'm talking about. God bless you. Thank you for coming to my live, and thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel if you did, and if you did, let me know in my comments, and I'll also subscribe to your channel. Okay, Bree, Haley, and oh, you like my glasses? Thank you. Um, Desi, hi, Auntie. Oh, hi. Hi, Christian. Hi, Christian. Hi. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's good to see you on here because I can't see you, but it's good. Thank you. It was good seeing you too. I didn't really get to talk to you too much because we were all over the place, and you were all over the place with your cousins and everything. But I'll see you later, okay? I'll talk to you later. Hi, Linda. Thank you, guys. So I'm gonna have to tell you guys bye because I have to go now. So thank you for coming to my live. God bless you. You guys have a safe day out there, and let's say a prayer in our hearts and in our minds for all of the flood victims out there. And I'm praying for you guys' family and pray for mine. And I'm praying for you guys. And I love you guys as always. Thank you again. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you. I try. Yolanda says she likes my style. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you. Bye, Bree Money Gang. And bye, Bree Haley and Kelsey. Thank you for subbing, and I will sub to yours. Bye, Corn. I know, right, Corn? I know. Everybody comes when it's time to guys. Okay, it's okay. You can still like the live after I'm off, okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. God bless you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you, Corn. Thank you, Celia. Thank you.